My name is James Rowlands. In 2015, I teamed up with my friend Dan White to create the WNR podcast. Since then, we have been giving you everything that's happened on the WWE Network. Now, in 2018, not only are we live for the Big Four events and every NXT TakeOver, but we celebrate 20 years since the birth of the Attitude Era. Plus, every month we'll bring you 205 Live, collections, new content, W pay-per-views and latest news on the WWE Network. Until we've watched everything, we are with you, and we are the WNR. Alright, so we're at a halfway point on podcast. We've released 3, we've got 3 left. We are doing podcast extras today, but we've had a great response from SoundCloud. I'm just going to... Alright, so I'm going to stat you. You've been incredible. You've been truly incredible, everybody been listening to us. Of course, we started this on Saturday with WrestleMania 30. We've had 4,000 people listen to that already, giving the comments and likes, talking about how much they loved the Daniel Bryan moment and everything like this. We'll give a true shout-out section on our live shows. And then the top 15 factions that was released as well. WNR 150, we've had nearly 18,500 people listening to that podcast since it was released. Which is just an incredible thing. The WNR 150 is huge for us, and it was 3 times the amount the WNR 50 had, listen-wise. When you think about that, another incredible stat as well that we've just happened today is the fact of, in April last year we had 5,000 listens, and today, April, if we count April today, 22,500 people listening to it.
That's a dramatic increase.
What's even more dramatic as well, just showing off for the last time, is that at all time in 2017 we had 118,000 people. As of 2018 today, we've had 118,000 people. So the 4-month period, we've had what we did the entire last year. And last year was a massive year for us. And we'd just like to thank everybody that's listened, everybody that's joined. Like I say, we'd have a massive shout-out section too. We loads of people added on Twitter as well. We'd like to thank you for the comments and everything that you said nice about the WNR podcast. Like I say, the next level, all starting on that live weekend. But before that, we've got the WNR 151 as well, which is going to be huge. But no, massive thank you, Dan. It's shocking, isn't it, really?
Yes, and, we owe it all to everyone listening. And, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your continued support and your continued listens. So thank you from the heart of my bottom. So this is the 4th of 7 podcasts in 9 days, and we're leading towards our first ever live WrestleMania kickoff on Sunday. But today on Podcast Extra, we're bringing the second half of the Mixed Match Challenge. So here's the first round results. Finn Balor and Sasha Banks defeated Shinsuke Nakamura and Natalya.
The Miz and Asuka defeated Big E and Carmella.
Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch.
Goldust and Mandy Rose lost to Jimmy Uso and Naomi.
Lost to Rusev and Lana.
And then finally, the glorious Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair defeated Apollo and Nia Jax. So we're on to second round action now. It's Mixed Match round 2, week 7, and this is 27th of February 2018. And this should be a great match.
Yes, Balor versus Miz and Asuka.
So we'll see if the Mixed Match Challenge does improve. We're going to watch all the matches on this podcast extra here, see what it is. And we've just seen Banks and Balor come out here and they're both smirking down.
They haven't got cigarettes in their gobs, James. They just got smiles upon their faces.
And who else got a smile on their face? The awesome Asuka and the Mr. Awesome Mr. Miz. The awesome Asuka coming out here. Look at this. So intimidating.
Well, I don't know if she's got a smile on her face because the mask is kind of stoic.
Well, let's see in a second. Yes.
Yeah, she is smiling.
She is ready for action here. Banks says streaks are there to be broken. Can they get it done tonight? Finn Balor said last night he beat Miz and Raw. He's going to do it again tonight. Oh, my pick to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I thought it was Bobby Roode.
No, Miz and Asuka. We did this right at the start. You picked Bliss and Strowman. Miz coming out here. And look at this entry. They've really turned into a fantastic team, haven't they? Team Asuka.
Well, Asuka is carrying her team.
So what? At least she's carrying the team. I've had really negative responses about Asuka of late with the streak, and I just don't get it. I mean, just list a couple of great things about Asuka, Dan, just for anybody who's negative about her. What's wrong with the streak? They say the streak's boring because it's not predictable. Because it's too predictable, you know Asuka's going to win. How can we counter that argument?
Goldberg.
And they're arguing because Miz saying, no, it's a streak. And she's like, well, no, you lost. So.
Well, there's distinctions in the ranks already. And I see James is only jumping onto the Miz Asuka thing because of Asuka, not because Miz is a fleet.
Yeah, I have never doubted the Miz. How dare you say I ever doubted the Miz?
Well, I think it's just terrible that you're turning your back on your guy, Bobby Roode. I mean, if Randy Orton was in this tournament, I'd have backed him all the way, despite anyone else. One of my favourite wrestlers, Alexa Bliss, she's in it. I'm going for her.
Well, points on the line. So sometimes you've got to do for points.
There's no points on the line.
There is a point for this one.
No,
there's been a point for everything we've done this year.
No points.
I'm not making Cruiserweight one, the Cruiserweight Dusty Classic, Mixed Match Challenge, Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And as you keep telling people, you're killing me on points at the moment anyway. So,
well, if I'd have known that there was points on the line, I surely would have gone for Asuka.
Don't call me Shirley. No, you went with
because I know she's gone for
you
a
always
streak.
go with your people. You always go for the ones that you like.
I would have gone for Asuka in the fucking smart pick. I wouldn't have gone for Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman.
If Randy Orton was in it, you would have gone Randy Orton, wouldn't you? Look, the Miz can't help being awesome, and neither can Asuka. The Miz got the crowd in the palm of his hand. Oh, Balor trying a sneaky victory on the Miz there.
Small package.
That's it, as a true champion. Tag in Asuka if you need to, Miz. Come on, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Asuka's ready. Asuka thought a streak was over there. The Miz got to be careful of this. Got to tag Asuka in there so she can take down Finn Balor. And now look at this. The Intercontinental Champion just wearing Finn Balor down. Right hands and kicks. Boot to the face, taking Finn down.
Oh, but Finn managing to kick out.
I thought he was going to go for those famous Miz kicks that he created then, but no, just gets Balor up, rocks him down on that second rope.
Silly boy.
Miz is just awesome. Irish whip to Finn Balor.
Balor with the sunset flip, though, rolls up the Miz.
No! Oh.
And Asuka's streak nearly went because of the awful Miz.
Yeah, but look at that right hand by Miz. It's Anthony Joshua-esque, isn't it, really, there? Knocking Finn Balor down. He's got the true power of the punch.
You almost spout as much shit as a Miz does.
I can't help it. I just love a great wrestler. The Miz is a great wrestler.
Miz with a sunset flip. Balor rolls through. Seated drop kick to the chest of the Miz.
Miz just playing possum at the moment.
Hello, possums.
Oh, he's lulling Balor into a full sense of security. Miz gets stronger as the fight goes on. And now Asuka in there saying, what the hell are you doing? Asuka going to lay out the Miz in a minute. You got to love the Miz. Look, doing Sasha Banks better than Banks. And now the kicks Miz come up with. Oh!
Gets ducked by Balor. 1, 2. Oh, Balor almost pins the Miz.
How very dead.
And then to his corner.
Right, time to tag Asuka in now. It's too close.
Asuka, why don't you just tag yourself in, you fucking idiot?
What did she just do? What did she just do? She just tagged herself in.
She listened to me.
And now Sasha's got to come in, unfortunately. Asuka's got Banks' side headlock. Banks tries to fight off, but look at Asuka there.
Mocking Sasha Banks.
Miz digging it as well. Oh, nice hip toss though by Sasha Banks.
Oh, and slaps Asuka round the face.
I don't know if that's Sasha. She's taunting Asuka now. Finn Balor might be happy about it.
Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, you don't do that to Asuka though, do you? You just slap her in the face. Now she's dodging Banks' offense. The combination here. Oh, you can't escape Asuka. Now run into Banks again.
Back bump into the corner. Throws Banks halfway across the ring and kicks her in the back.
Go on, Asuka. That's it. Yeah, yes kicks. I mean, the Miz kicks. 1. That's it. Oh, look at this. Oh,
but she gets caught by Banks, who knees her in the jaw.
Oh, Banks looking to tag in Finn Balor just to be safe, but Asuka might have her in the Asuka lock.
Oh no, Sasha backs her up to the corner.
Nice back elbows, but it might just be frustrating Asuka.
Oh, and she throws Asuka's legs across the ropes, puts her head across the middle ropes, and drops her knees to the midsection.
Oh, and that might do it. 2. Oh, no.
Asuka managing to kick out. Now she doesn't want to end the Miz's streak.
No, and Banks now with a big right hands to Asuka. Asuka's in a little bit of trouble. Sasha's definitely bringing it in. Maybe Finn Balor helping her out with confidence. She might have lost a friend in Bailey, but gained one in Balor, you see. Banks with a suplex. Floats over, but only gets a 2.
2.
Now it's Asuka's turn to be worn down a little bit. Banks with a submission.
Banks saying that's why she's the boss.
Asuka's struggling at this moment in time. She's choking herself out really with the 2 arms that Banks got across the neck.
It does as Asuka tries to struggle. The move only gets put in deeper.
But Asuka's back to her feet. Banks up to the corner.
Looking for a third time of backing Banks up, but Banks moves out of the way. Knees to the chest. Double knees as well, again.
Double knees.
Cover.
Double knees to the face, yeah. Banks nearly getting Asuka down.
Banks is taking too much time. Taunting the Miz. She wants to stay on Asuka.
Not many people have been overconfident in matches with Asuka. They have to give 100% all the time. But Banks mocking Miz with the kicks.
Oh, misses the third attempt though. Asuka nearly rolls her up.
Oh.
Wow, that was like a modified GTS.
Yes, Miz, Asuka is tougher than you. There's no doubt in my mind. But can she get the tag into Miz? She might need it just to recover for a couple of minutes.
Everyone else in that ring is tougher than the Miz, including the referee.
Asuka gets the tag to the Miz.
Oh, the Miz with running forearms taking out... Balor with running forearms taking out the Miz. Takes the legs. Double foot stomp to the chest.
Oh, Finn Balor got the hot tag in, and he's on fire, baby. And a huge chop thrilling Miz back.
The Irish whip. Throws him into the corner. Follows it up with a big chop.
Well, the Miz managing to reverse the Irish whip twice.
Oh, but Balor jumps over the head of the Miz. Runs into a big boot, though.
Oh, and as Miz was up on the top, got caught with a strike by Balor.
Just a big elbow across the chest. 1, 2.
Oh.
But Asuka breaking out the pinfall attempt to try and save her streak.
Now Banks sending Asuka to the outside. Miz crawling there as well. And what have Banks and Balor got planned?
Banks jumping across to Asuka, taking her out. Oh, and Balor taking him out.
Miz throw back in. Oh, he could be in serious trouble here.
Oh, was he looking for the swing blade? Miz catches him.
I thought he was going for skull crusher finale. Balor rolls him up.
Oh, only gets a 2 count though.
2. And now the Miz again. Bang!
Skull crushing finale on Balor.
And now Miz with the cover.
He's taking his time.
He is maybe taking too long. It's gone for the cover too.
Oh, but Banks in there to break it up. That's alright if a woman hits a bloke to break the count up. But if a bloke came in and hit a woman like that.
And now the Miz screwed referee saying you shouldn't be involved. He should be the winner. He's arguing with the referee and letting Finn Balor recover, especially when you think all the experience. 9-time Intercontinental Champion. Maybe he thinks he's got Balor beaten.
Oh, gets caught in a swing blade though.
And now Balor.
Double drop kick to the corner. All that's left is for Balor to go up top and hit the coup de grace.
Oh my God, and Miz is in serious trouble. Here comes Finn Balor. Oh!
Hits the coup de grace. 1, 2.
Yeah.
But Asuka's in to break it up.
She had to. There was no way Miz was getting up then. But Banks has got Asuka.
Oh. Backstabber rolls through to the bank statement.
Oh, look down.
In the crossface.
Oh no, they're both going to tap out. Struggling to get the bottom rope. Banks folds Asuka in. Oh my God.
Oscar lock on Banks.
Look at Balor. He's like, shit, but you're right. What? Miz folds up Balor. Hey! The Miz pins Finn Balor, so it wasn't Asuka. It was the Miz, you see. Using great in-ring technician there. Beating Finn Balor and Sasha Banks. But I think not a bad tag team match there.
No, it wasn't terrible. I know they've got to be a bit showy for the cameras and that and have a bit of banter back and forth. But, yeah, they did pull it out in the ring.
Yeah, not too bad in the end. And, yeah, Miz and Asuka go through. They won tonight. But fair play to Banks and Finn Balor.
And we're on to week 8, and that is the 6th of March, and that is Bliss and Braun versus Jimmy and Naomi.
So now it's time for your picks, Dan. Bliss and Strowman. Why do you like them so much? I mean, obviously, Alexa Bliss, but I mean, what about Strowman that makes you a fan?
Well, you know, he's the monster among men. I don't know, I think he's got kind of like a light-hearted side to him as well as being the monster among men.
And do you think there's been a kind of Beauty and the Beast type thing with Bliss and Strowman? I think Strowman maybe?
Beauty and the Monster.
Yeah, Beauty and Bliss. Yeah. No, but do you think Strowman, do you think would you be happy with a storyline like that?
Yeah, most definitely. I think it'd be certainly on the entertaining side.
Oh, they're roaring as they come in. Oh, look at this.
It's what me and you should be known as, Little Big.
Yeah,
talking about our genitalia.
Don't put yourself down. Oh, and then we're going to feel the glow. It's the married couple, Jimmy Uso and Naomi. Tastes like, Dan. Nice shoes.
Yes.
Oh my God, nice glow.
Nice wig.
I want Jimmy to be wearing what fucking Naomi wears out. It'd be brilliant.
Well, he's got some glowing shoes. He's got a glowing hat.
Oh yeah, I suppose he's glowing his best. Michael Cole, Corey Gray commentary.
The glamour's on.
I think Naomi's in charge of this one at the moment. But the thing is, out of all the guys in the ring, Strowman is the only one who hasn't won a champion. So you could say he's the least experienced, even though he's massive and he's got the fans behind him.
But he's been in more main event matches than Jimmy.
But Jimmy's a 4-time WWE champion, tag team champion. Alexa Bliss, of course, women's champion. Naomi beat Bliss last year at WrestleMania. So there's a history there between these two
There you go,
women.
Strowman's got a title now.
Strowman's got Bliss. Strowman's got Bliss's title in one hand, Bliss in the other.
He would completely destroy her.
I know, look at her. Let me at her. That is ridiculous, the size difference. Oh, that nice start with a kiss, Naomi and...
well, James, it's
Jimmy.
known as the kiss of death.
What's up, my love? Will it be 28 seconds? Jimmy might, to be fair, it is Strowman. No, Strowman's had enough of this.
Throws Jimmy into the corner, but runs into a big boot.
Go on, Jimmy.
As he gets just pushed away by Strowman and run through him with a big clothesline.
Well, he's doing well for a couple of seconds, and then all of a sudden, Strowman there.
Oh, and he gets squashed by Braun.
And Bliss loving what she's watching. Jimmy in trouble again. Oh, fucking hell.
Crashes him in the corner for the second time and just throws him to the mat.
Bliss wants Strowman to end Jimmy already.
Finish him.
Running power slam.
Oh, Jimmy with a backslide. Tags in his wife.
And Strowman has to get out.
But that means Bliss gets to come into the ring.
Well, Naomi's better than Bliss anyway, so, that's alright. See you not arguing about that. It's a fact.
Don't argue with stupidity.
No, Naomi is. Both women collar and elbow tie up. Lovely splits there by Naomi.
And Bliss just running the ropes, winding up Naomi. Bang, and a big
Oh.
slap to the face, drops her to one knee.
That was a beautiful leapfrog by Naomi. And has Bliss become more aggressive being with Strowman? No, she's always been pretty aggressive, hasn't she? What's that, my love? Naomi gets her legs up, got Bliss's head.
Pushes her away. Oh, and then delivers a slap to Bliss. Goes for the cover. But Bliss managing to kick out with ease.
And Jimmy there saying to Strowman, can't get a tag in, can you? It's great strategy by Naomi and Jimmy. Focus on Bliss, get her eliminated, beat her, pin her. Get through to the next round. Snapmare takedown by Naomi.
Oh, a flying forearm there. 1, 2. Bliss managing to kick out.
Now Naomi's going to work the arm on Bliss.
Oh, Naomi with a throw. Plants Bliss to the mat again.
To be fair, if it is a tag team strategy, then the Usos, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Now they set out a game plan and Naomi can follow it because obviously they're married, so they've got that connection. This is fantastic tag team.
You're talking of tag teams. Braun Strowman won a tag team battle royal on his own. That's strategy.
Well, Bliss using the apron to try and get away from Naomi.
And it works. Nearly.
Oh, Jimmy there knocking Strowman off the apron.
But you're just pissing him off.
Oh, nice super kick by Jimmy.
Still doesn't drop Strowman though.
If two super kicks don't drop him, this way, here comes Jimmy.
Baseball slide. Strowman's still on his feet.
Alright, come on, Jimmy. Just go back to your corner now. Don't get unfocused. And Bliss, look at Strowman. He's not there. Naomi's there.
Oh, but Bliss lulls Naomi into a full sense of security, bounces her head off the second rope, kicks her straight across the chest.
Oh, now Bliss wants to finish off Naomi.
Sparkle splash. She hasn't got gloves on.
Oh, Naomi.
As Strowman catches her.
And look at Bliss's face. She enjoyed that. You saved her. You're a hero.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh. Well, Bliss lands on Strowman. The fans want it as well. We talked about maybe a little something going on. Look at Jimmy laughing.
He's going to regret pissing off Strowman though.
Well, it was funny, but I think you're right. I mean, Jimmy just realised that now. Look how fast Strowman is.
Shoves him into the barricade.
Oh my God.
How fun is that?
Oh, Strowman. God.
As he chucks him back across the arena floor.
Yeah. He's got to stay. He's going to be disqualified. Come on, ref. And does he know what's on the line? I know he's got a temper. And look at Bliss with Naomi.
Oh, very intelligent. While Naomi was distracted, her attention should have been on Bliss. Goes for the cover. 1. Oh, but Naomi managing to kick out.
But now Bliss got a submission on Naomi. Jimmy might be looking for a tag. But Naomi's trying to fight out of it.
Naomi looking for a scoop slam, but Bliss, more intelligent, just rips her down to the mat by her hair.
And now Bliss mocking Jimmy. Beth thinks Bliss is manipulating Strowman. What about if they just like each other, eh? And what about that?
Well, you know, they've got to get along. They're teammates. They didn't choose to go together. They was picked to go together.
Exactly. Naomi there. Oh, my word. Spinning kick to Bliss might have knocked her out. Naomi looking for the tag, but Jimmy not 100% sure about it.
Oh, and Bliss bounces her face first.
So Jimmy's caught between a rock and a hard place now, because if he tags in Naomi, Naomi's getting beaten up. To stop her from getting beaten up, he needs a tag. Unfortunately, Braun Strowman is the other side of the ring.
Yes, so...
she's staying there and getting beaten up.
Yeah.
That's my decision would be. Sorry about that, love. No, no.
That's how much he loves his wife.
And Naomi, oh!
I don't even know what that quite was. Was
Oh,
it jawbreaker?
Yeah, exactly. It's a spinning jawbreaker, knocking down Bliss.
Naomi nipping up.
Oh,
Does she want the tag?
No, she wants to take down Bliss. Clothesline.
Spinning back elbow. And a drop kick for the third one.
Oh, now working the legs. A little workout by Naomi.
Yes, a lovely combination from her.
And a leg drop by Naomi. Sits down on Bliss. Bliss managing to kick out.
Now Naomi trying to tie Bliss up for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Bliss managing to kick out.
Well, Naomi just can't keep Bliss time. Stopping her from getting Strowman.
Oh, Bliss just fingertips away from getting a tag.
Oh, and a big clothesline by Naomi there. But she got knocked down. Strowman's in.
Oh, runs through Jimmy.
Okay, I don't think Strowman's playing by the rules anymore. Oh.
Throws him against the barricade.
And now he's got the announce table. Oh, my God.
The fans want this.
Oh, if he does it, it'll be disqualification. No. Oh.
A running power slam sends Jimmy through a table.
What the fuck?
Bliss rolls up Naomi. 1, 2, 3.
How is that not a disqualification?
Because he just went to running power slam him. It's not his fault that the announce table was in the way.
He just put a table through.
No, he put him for a table. He didn't pick up a table and throw it at him.
Oh, my God. And now Strowman picking up Bliss.
And now Team Little Big.
Well, Little Big look good. I'll tell you that. And Strowman saying Bliss is the star here, but well, I think my team should be a bit worried about them. But look at...
Wow, that announce table's got Miz's name written all over it.
Well, fair play to Jimmy. Do you know what I mean? And Jimmy's like, I tell you what, I'll take the punishment here tonight.
As well as us losing the match as well.
So up next, it is Mixed Match Challenge Week 9. March 13th, 2018. And it is Charlotte and the glorious Bobby Roode going against Rusev, and Lana.
Yes, and despite Roode being one of James's guys, he hasn't gone for him.
So, Roode, I'll tell you what, Roode, at the moment, come on, mate, you've got to start picking up some victories, you know what I mean? Like, start putting out, impress me again. Show me the heart and determination.
It's going to be Rusev Day.
See what he did there? Like it.
And I like Lana because her name backwards is anal.
So we know it's going to be Miz and Asuka versus Bliss and Strowman in their semi-finals. What's the other semi-final going to be? It's going to be interesting. I get one every month. And I get this one now. Shut the fuck up, Michael Cole. I don't need to know that.
Well, I was going to say, Roode looks different from the last time we had the mixed match challenge. And he looks a bit lighter, James. He looks, like he's missing something in his outfit. What can you quite tell me what it is he's missing in his outfit?
He's missing his United States Championship. Randy Orton screwed him at Fastlane, referee's fast count, and at WrestleMania, Bobby Roode makes it right. But tonight, he's teaming up with Charlotte to win the mixed match tag team tournament. Even though I've not picked him, fuck it. Bobby Roode's awesome. Rusev, Dun, 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 dun. He came up with the shirt ripping. Do you know that? That's all Rusev, that is.
Yeah, it's never been done before.
No, never been done again. Not then, not now, not forever. Ha! I love Rusev and Lana. They're my favourites apart from Bobby Roode and Charlotte and Asuka and Miz. But I tell you what, I don't mind Strowman and Bliss either. You know what I'm saying? They're like all strong tag teams. We ain't chicken. That's what you shout to Lana. What a great matchup this should be. And what a woo that is by Roode. Because both men going to be United States Championship match.
Lana is the best. Lana number 1.
Yeah, that chart's not going to stick, is it? It's a woo off.
Alright, if Rusev wants to get a big chant, just say it's Rusev Day.
Oh, he pushes Rude. Oh, shun off Rusev.
We've already seen this with Bliss and Strowman, and it was a lot better.
Oh, but Lana just slapped Rude. Take her out, Rude. You're allowed to.
Go on, Lana. She could beat Rude. Rude's crying now. My man.
Lana saying, oh. Yeah, chop to each chest.
Well, with the woos and the Ric Flair like knife-edge chops, Ric Flair will be turning in his grave.
He will be soon. Oh, Lana and Rusev go outside. Avoid Bobby Roode or Bobby Woo tonight. And now look at this. Starling and profiling. Rusev and Lana's just going to take their time on the outside. Right, here we go. Lana and Charlotte. It should be a fantastic matchup. Charlotte arm drags Lana. Look at Roode on the outside.
And then nips up. Well, Roode stole Ric Flair's robe gimmick, so he might as well steal his strutting and wooing as well.
As long as he's doing up with Charlotte, it makes sense, doesn't it? You know? Like I talked about, like the Four Horsemen being reformed, Bobby Roode would be a fantastic member of there. You know, he really would be.
Yes, you are correct. Bobby Roode is a fantastic member.
You're right. Well, Natalya and Nakamura backstage here because it's a fan's choice final team. Do you know that, Dan?
I did, yes. And I also voted on it.
Yes, you did. And now Lana, Rusev, not intimidated by, well, the sheer gloriousness of Bobby Roode and Charlotte. Now it's going to be a test of strength, which I think Charlotte wins.
No, because Lana was just lulling her in, and now Charlotte's down to one knee as Lana stands tall.
Oh, wait a minute. Russian's in a bit of trouble. Charlotte's powering up.
Yes, and Lana lulling her in again with another kick to the midsection.
Oh, grabs Charlotte's head, but Charlotte shoulder blocks Lana. I'm saying you better run. Picks her up, drops her
Charlotte
down.
concerned about her trunks coming down again because last time the unfortunate front row got a view of her posterior.
Just like her old man, eh? And now Charlotte, figure oh.
Looking for the figure 4 into the figure 8, but Lana, wise to that, kicks her head first into the turnbuckle.
And now Lana could pin the women's champion. Oh. Now Lana mounts Charlotte.
Rusev cheering on his fiancée, wife.
She's holding her own against Charlotte. X Factor.
Oh, but Charlotte just managing to kick out. Tagging Rusev, let him run through Rude.
Yeah, come on.
Rudesev.
Rude.
Tag team.
That'd be a fantastic name, Dan. You've just won it there. Rudesev. That is fucking... I'm actually creating a tag team tonight on SmackDown. Rudesev Massacre. Rusev Glorious. Dun, 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 glorious.
It's Rudesev Day.
Don't be rude, Sev. Lana taunted Bobby Roode. Forgetting about the women's champion, Charlotte.
Oh, with a T-bone suplex.
Oh.
And now Rusev's in.
There comes Bobby Roode, dodging the offense. Oh, huge clothesline. And again, look at the strength of Bobby Roode. Look at the speed and agility, sending Rusev back. And now Bulldog bringing it into a net breaker.
But Rusev, wise to that, pushes Roode into the corner, runs into his feet.
Yeah, now it's got second rope. Glorious blockbuster. 1, 2, 3.
Kick out.
Oh. Whoa.
Why are you cheering on this team anyway?
Because I love Bobby Roode. And if Bobby Roode can recapture the magic that he had last year, there is no stopping him. It's glorious, Dan. You're right. DDT time.
Rusev spins out of that, though. Oh, and a big mashka kick to the side of Roode's head. Drops him where he stands.
No.
1, 2.
Oh. Needs to have nearly Charlotte needs to come in there to stop that.
Rusev with a kick and a drop in the elbow.
And Rusev looking really impressive here. I think he's even stronger with Lana by his side.
Kick to the back of Roode, and Roode screams in agony.
He don't scream in agony. He's more like, ah. Bobby Roode now finally get to his feet. Punch.
To no avail, because Rusev with a front face lock now.
Oh, and now the chops by Bobby Roode. Sending him, Rusev hurtling back to the corner. Caving that chest in.
Oh, but a brutal Irish whip there. Shattering Bobby Roode's spinal cord.
Wow, maybe a bit of a fucking exaggeration there.
Oh, caving in his chest.
What? There's a difference between the two. And now, Roode just slowly...
Lana is number 1.
I don't care if I was number 1. Bobby Roode's number 1.
Charlotte climbing on the bottom rope to tell Lana to get down. Go on, hypocrite.
And even with a severed spine, Bobby Roode somehow Still managed to got fight in him here. Still managed to fight back. Look, what fans are cheering his name here. They're all on their feet in the arena. All chanting Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. Bobby
Rusev
Roode.
Day. Rusev
It's
Day.
not Rusev Day. It's Bobby Roode. Look at this power. Rusev
Yes, look
is
at that
an
lack of power. From Bobby
Rusev
Roode.
is an incredible gladiator as well.
Bobby Roode is a strong competitor. Rusev is stronger.
We shall find out, shan't we? In the end of this, because Bobby Roode,
shall, shan't
we shall, shan't we? Bobby Roode getting to his feet.
Cheating, pulling hair. It's not allowed.
He's not pulling hair. He was just manoeuvring himself on the jawline, and now the big right hands by Bobby Roode.
Rusev with a kick to the midsection.
Oh, Bobby Roode now going to try and roll up Rusev.
No, Rusev holds on, kicks Bobby Roode's teeth out of his head.
Is Lana shouting crush?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I mean, it's awful for Bobby Roode, but I mean, it's funny though. And now Rusev off the second rope. This is going to be a mistake. You're trying to mock Bobby Roode.
Roode Day!
You don't mock Bobby Roode and get away with it. Bobby Roode gets out of the way. And now he could beat Rusev if he wanted to, but to be nice, he's going to tag in Charlotte. See, there we go. Charlotte comes in now.
Gives her a chop.
Charlotte Flair there. Net breaker to Lana. Big boot to the face. This is over and done with. Figure four 8 time.
Oh, but Rusev dragging his wife to the corner, saving his loved one.
Oh, Charlotte slap across Rusev's face.
Roll up for Lana.
No!
Oh. Tags in Rusev.
But there's no Bobby Roode there.
No, because Bobby Roode's crying on the outside.
He's not crying. He's got something in his eyes, alright? And Rusev now is going to try and crush Charlotte. And look at him, he's smirking.
He hasn't got a cigarette on his gob. He's got a smile on his face because he knows how easy this match is going to be to win.
Charlotte now chop to Rusev. And the chop's doing nothing to Rusev.
But they're hurting Charlotte's hand.
Look how red the hand is. And it's not hurting him. Look how confident he is. And Charlotte's now smiling herself. Why is she smiling for? Oh, Roode from behind. DDT. Bang!
Couldn't beat Rusev to
1,
his face.
2,
Had to
3.
sneak a victory
Bobby
in from
Roode
behind.
has won the Mixed Match Challenge match. Glorious. My man Bobby Roode there showing why he is a winner. And he continues to win here in the Mixed
He's not
Match
your
Challenge.
man. Miz is your man.
He is glorious, Dan. Rusev tried his best. Fantastic effort, but Roode wins. Double glorious. What do you think of the match, Dan?
Lana can't wrestle.
Yeah.
Nor can Roode.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I don't know. It was kind of lacking something. I feel.
Wrestling, but I mean, for a comedic type of thing, I think that was. If we look at the round of action, the second round of action, I think the Jimmy Naomi versus Bliss and Braun match has been the best one, as in for just overall entertainment. Best wrestling was in the first match with Miz and Asuka versus Balor and Banks. But we are going to move on now to round 3 of the Mixed Match Challenge. And it's week 10. And it's the 20th of March. It's going to be Miz and Asuka versus Bliss and Strowman. Who will make it to the final? Dan's pick versus mine. So we get Michael Cole's serious voice to start the episode off because Daniel Bryan has been stretched out of the arena. So there is a second chance fan vote tonight. See if you're going to be Jimmy and Naomi,
Goldust and Mandy,
Sammy and Becky,
Finn and Sasha,
Biggie Carmella,
Apollo and Nia,
Rusev and Lana,
someone else,
and someone else. But now it's time for Oscar.
No one's ready for Oscar.
Miz is awesome, isn't he?
No.
Oscar! Streaks alive. Oh, and here comes Strowman and Bliss. Team Little Big going to be found out to Team Oscar tonight now. Strowman lifted the arm up. Bliss had to jump to get the high five. She's wearing her gloves again now, Dan. You happy?
Yeah.
That was fucking weird, wasn't it?
That was creepy.
Strowman saying we're going to go all the way. I'll tell you something, Dan. Braun Strowman needs a tag team partner against the Bar at WrestleMania.
He should choose Alexa Bliss.
Ah, you fuck! Yes, he should. That's very funny, Dad. Well, Strowman there with Bliss. And Oscar and Miz, and of course Oscar's worried about an undefeated streak. We'll just go there against Bliss then, if you're that worried about it. Just a straight up one-on-one match. Oscar can beat Bliss, can't she?
Can she?
Well, I feel she can. We're going to find out right now.
Oh, and a Bliss tags in Braun Strowman.
Oh my God! Now Strowman in. We got a second chance fan vote. I mean, maybe Oscar and Miz can be on the second chance fan vote, and if it doesn't work out here, now the Miz got to come in for Strowman, and he looks ready for action.
Is he going to tag in Oscar straight away like a bitch that he is?
I would. Or the Miz going to go straight after Strowman. Now he's going to destroy him in a minute.
Tags Oscar back in. Bliss is coming back in.
Yeah, the Miz knows. Yeah, it's Oscar. That's his monster among men.
And women.
And women. Monster among people.
And Bliss has just tagged Strowman back in.
Oh, for God's sake.
Strowman screaming at the Miz to get these hands.
You want to go? We'll go. Come on, let's go. Miz will go.
He's going to go out the ring.
No, he's going to tag Oscar. That's really frustrating. Here comes Bliss. Square off between these two women. Or is Bliss too scared? Ah, for God's sake.
And Bliss tagging in Strowman.
Oscar saying, I'm going to take on Strowman in a minute. Be a champion, he shouts at Bliss.
Oh, and Strowman with a seated dropkick shuts the Miz up.
Well,
Miz, be a champion. You won't be for much longer.
And now Strowman's... Oh.
Clubbing blow across the chest. Nearly caves his sternum in.
And Oscar comes and stops that. He said, that's my streak there.
I think Oscar's going to kill the Miz.
Oscar go in there, just take out Strowman. And now Strowman's got Miz.
Throws him halfway across the ring.
Oh, no. Go on, Miz. Tag Oscar. That's it. See, now it's Bliss's turn. That's fair. Miz getting his breath back. Bliss doesn't want any Oscar.
Bliss just getting her breath back. Miz is walking away. Strowman saying, you're not going anywhere, Sancho.
And Oscar back bump to Bliss.
And Strowman catches Bliss yet again.
Oh.
Pull her trunks to one side and slip your big girthy dick in her.
Well, it looks like a stake going on between the two. They're going to kiss. No. They've still got a match to go on.
Well, the referee was counting.
And now he just put her in the arms of Oscar. Oh.
Well, Bliss ducking a spinning heel kick. Getting caught by the spinning elbow, though.
Well, Oscar will rearrange Pretty Mrs. Bliss' facial features, and Strowman might not be a fan next time round. The arm of Bliss going to pull it out of a socket and just twat her over the head with it. That's how dangerous Oscar is, Dan. She can take, in my eyes, she can beat Braun Strowman. No one can stop Oscar.
Well, we'll soon see as Bliss catches Oscar with a back elbow.
Do you know how confident I am of Oscar? Even when Oscar and Rousey finally fight, I'm predicting an Oscar win. All right, right now, that's how confident I am for Oscar. Oscar is the future of the WWE.
Oh, Bliss is choking out the future of the WWE whilst giving a little cheeky wave to Braun Strowman.
Now sleeve hold wearing Oscar down, but Oscar likes being involved in a fight. We've seen her countless times.
Look at them two cute little moles on her back above her buttocks. Well, James, I didn't know if you realised, but there's a second chance fan vote poll, and it's still open, and you can vote now.
No, I don't know how you know that kind of information there. It's not like it's taking up fucking half the screen. What's that, my love? Taking up half the screen. Oscar comes in, Bliss throws to the outside. And now Strowman's legal.
And he just drags the Miz into the ring. Running power slam, 1, 2, 3. Streak's broken. Strowman's the king.
Well, Miz a little bit of trouble now. Would be the biggest upset of all time if he could skull crush a finale Strowman. 1, 2, 3. Maybe not at the moment. Don't look at an announce table. Right? Concentrate on the Miz. Concentrate on Bliss. There you go. Okay, maybe not. Even if Miz and Oscar do get eliminated, I've still got Charlotte and Bobby Roode left in this tournament.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, come on. Oscar streak's not over if the Miz gets pinned. Come on now. We know that. Strowman's got the Miz.
Oh, big headbutt. Knocking the Miz halfway across the ring.
Well, Bliss seems happy about that.
Well, James, she's on the edge of the ring, smirking.
She's not smirking. She's loving the fact that Strowman's just run through the Miz. Could beat him at any time. Thumbs up.
Thumb down.
And Oscar's like, my streak! Miz is in trouble. Strowman says, yes!
Oh, the Miz with the backslide. Chop block to the leg of Strowman.
Come on, Miz!
Goes to it for a second time. Strowman pushing the Miz to the ropes.
Oh,
the Miz going down low, taking a big man off his feet.
Oh, we never thought we'd see anything like this from the Miz. And he knows now he's got Strowman in trouble. Come on, son. Yes! Uh-oh.
No.
Yes!
No.
Oh, no. No. Yes.
The Miz kicking as hard as he can at the chest of Strowman. The Strowman just picking him up and planting him into the mat.
Oh, my God.
And Asuka must be worried. She don't care about the Miz. She cares about her streak.
And it's coming to an end. Big boots and Miz, but he goes flying out the ring.
She doesn't care about the Miz's streak in his pants.
Well, Maurice can worry about that. Oscar's just got to worry about staying undefeated. And now Bliss calling over Strowman.
Grabs him by his beard. Oh, yeah, a violent little bitch.
And she's going to kiss him. Strowman's puckering up. And the Miz stopping out of Strowman.
Oh!
It's about that. Miz, you should have just let him get on with it. Whatever he wanted to do to Bliss. If he'd have shoved her up his ass. Oh, God. Strowman chasing Miz down. Straight in the barricade. Oh, Miz has gone again.
Oh.
Was that my love? See, the Miz doesn't throw himself in the barricade the same vigour as Jimmy does he? But that's how he's still not had an injury in 10 years. Oh, God, throwing the ring. And the Miz in. But now he's close to Asuka. Yes! Asuka's in.
Bliss is straight across the ring.
Oh, huge butt bump by Asuka. Another butt bump to Bliss.
Throws her against the ropes. Hip toss attempt, but lifts her up and just drops the knee to her jaw. Spinning back fist and a big right hand.
Chance being tore apart now by Asuka.
Spinning heel kick.
Oh.
Oh, and running knee.
1, 2. Oh.
Bliss managing to get her shoulder up at 2.
2. Oh, Strowman frustrated, can't get to Bliss right now. Bliss backing up into the corner.
Pulls Asuka in head first into the second turnbuckle.
That was clever, I'll give her credit. And a vicious forearm there as well. Miz back in, distracting Bliss.
Oh, Bliss managing to kick out.
Oh.
And Bliss taking out the Miz.
And now Asuka. Oh, trying a big forearm. Bliss missed. Hey!
Oh, ducks a spinning back elbow and both women hit each other.
Fucking
Strowman
hell.
charging round.
Oh!
Sends Miz through the timekeepers at barricade.
Shit, sir.
He was coming at some fucking speed.
Fucking hell. Strowman's got to be a great character. It's just fucking vicious.
It's vicious and delicious.
It is. Putting Jimmy through an out table. Putting Miz through barricade. Asuka's out and Bliss looking on. Oh, Bliss.
Asuka coming in, headbutting a turnbuckle. Bliss rolls her up, 2. Oh, but Asuka kicking out.
I thought the streak could be over then.
Bliss runs into a big boot from Asuka. Oh, lovely sidestep from Bliss. Rolls up Asuka. 1, 2. Oh, again, Asuka just saving her streak.
How close was that? I think Asuka realises Bliss now. Can afford a DDT. Asuka lock. She's got it in, Bliss. Bliss got no choice. She's tough. But she has to. Asuka's streak is still going. Asuka remains undefeated here. But what a fucking great match that was.
That was a bloody good match, that was. I enjoyed that.
That was really fun.
Miz is fucked. He's not getting up for a while.
Miz,
the Miz is dead.
It was so entertaining. Everybody played their part so well. He told a couple of different stories, and yes, the streak is still intact. Struggling.
Boom.
Fucking hell. Alright, no stopping that. And a nice finish as well, but we do move on to the next semi-final, and it's a bit of explaining to do. There was a tag team second chance poll, which was won by Balor and Banks. So they of the votes to re-enter the tournament. But Roode teamed up with Charlotte, but unfortunately...
She gets replaced by Becky Lynch because Charlotte Flair had dental surgery.
So now it's Lynch and Roode versus Balor and Banks, and the winner faces Asuka and Miz in the final. And I should say the final we're going to have on our live show Sunday the 8th of April. That's what we're going to do to kind of make it feel a little bit special. So it will be Miz and Asuka versus the winner of this match here now. I think that's fair enough, isn't it, you know?
Yes, indeed.
So now we move on to our last episode. Yeah, week 11, the 27th of March. So now there's a whole new team up. We see Roode and Lynch coming out here, completely different, but still hitting the gloriousness.
There's 2 paddies in this match.
Yeah. It's a bit weird though, isn't it? I understand Charlotte couldn't make the right replacement. I don't think it matters at this point.
It doesn't really matter.
Does that take away from the tournament, though? If the whole point of that is he's not his partner there, like...
Needs must and all that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, Balor and Banks getting a second chance, could go through the final. They got lost to Miz and Asuka, of course. So people like the team of Balor and Banks, that's why they get the second chance. Makes sense. So what have you thought of the mixed match challenge then, Dan, as we come on to our final match?
Well, it's had some entertaining moments. I think, that kind of brings it up to what it is, really. It's you don't normally get this much interaction during proper matches. They're more of a fierce, heated rivalry. This is kind of a bit more of a just for fun thing.
Yeah, the Strowman and Bliss segments alone have been worth it, haven't they? Should become a weekly thing, if you know what I mean, but maybe occasionally have it on SmackDown or Raw, do you know what I mean? As a night of... You've got to fill up 3 hours, have the kind of 6... I don't know how it would work out. 8-person team on the 3 hour, do you know what I mean? And then go through the tournament then.
Yeah.
Try saying cup. It's an experiment, I think we've seen with people like Balor and Banks that it does work when you've got the right teammates together. And unfortunately with Roode, he's not with Charlotte tonight, it is Becky Lynch. But as we know, the glorious one will try his best.
Breast.
So who you backing in this one?
I'm backing
You're backing?
I'm backing the Irish team.
Oh, so you're going with me then. That is good, Dan, I'm glad.
Of Finn Balor and the boss.
Why do you always go against me, eh? Well, at the moment, Bobby Roode just started this, and look at the power. He's more powerful than Finn Balor.
But Finn Balor's more technical and more intelligent.
No, Roode's more intelligent.
Handsome.
Roode's more intelligent.
More champion-y.
Both former NXT champions.
Former Universal Champion.
Former United States champion.
None of them have won a Raw. None of them have won a Raw Rumble though.
Oscar did. We just saw Oscar the episode ago.
In this match.
All right, calm down. Referees boo on the Rumble. And that was nice exchange early going. Finn Balor and Bobby Roode. And they're both the baby faces. And look at Roode now. Oh, Balor will just watch this, enjoy it.
He's going to too sweet his forehead.
Isn't he? I thought Balor was going to do his Balor pose. Glorious. Oh, yeah, no, he did. How did you know that?
Because I'm a fucking genius.
He did that, and Bobby Roode. The insult. Look at Bobby Roode's face. He's like, you disrespect me. Oh, now these two women are going to get at it. 2 of the 4 horsewomen.
Rolling up Banks, 1, 2. Oh, but Banks managing to kick out.
How well they know each other. Banks tried leapfrog. Lynch caught her. And now a test of strength for the pin. Lynch bringing her all the way round. Banks go for a clothesline. Lynch dodged.
Then Banks dodged and catches Bliss in the chest. Bliss.
You got Bliss of the mind.
I have.
It's Becky Lynch there. Nice.
Deep arm drag takedown.
That's what exactly.
And both of them been going for a kick, but catching it.
Oh, and then stopping Rocky freestyle. That's what we like to see.
A Rocky freeze frame.
Yeah. Bit of respect there between the 2. 4. That's what I'm about for her, swimming,
Potato, ass Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, you can't eat potatoes.
She's bailing her now.
Banks pushing her.
I am the boss. Lou Fez press by Banks, though, wailing away at the head of Becky Lynch.
Oh, now these 2 were just probably going at it. Finn Balor's going to tag his way in. Should just let him go at it.
Ducking the attempts from Bobby Roode and hitting him with a lovely combination.
Bobby Roode, though. Showing his power, showing his speed and agility. Look how quick he gets up there. Look how quick he gets up again.
And look how quickly he gets put down.
Yeah, but look, he's back up yet again.
But he's in a losing situation.
Look, it doesn't matter about situations. Roode's been there, done that. Gets a nice clean break. Will break cleanly as well, because that's what Bobby Roode's all about.
Irish Rip reversal. Bobby Roode jumps over Balor.
Lovely. Boot to the face. Glorious DDT. Over and done with, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no. Balor tosses him over the back. Backslide by Roode. But a kick to the chest from Balor. Goes for the cover, but only a 2.
Now Roode pushes off in Balor. Huge knee to the gut there.
Turns Balor inside out.
He's really busted him open, as you see, going for the cover. Roode letting him up.
Where's he busted him open?
Yeah, on the top of his head, look.
No.
Go closer, you'll see the cut.
I see in the ring is Bobby Roode. Oh, sorry.
The only slit I want to see in the ring is Becky Lynch. Look at his face in a minute. Go the other side. With close up, you'll see the gash on Balor's face. As Roode now,
Sasha Banks's.
Roode now going to go suplex Finn Balor with the greatest of ease.
Well, Balor kicking out with the greatest of ease.
No, he's not really, was he? He struggled to get out, and now he's caught. But we were just wearing Balor down. The true ring right now. The best wrestler in the entire Mixed Match Challenge.
Fuck off.
He is.
Fuck off.
Balor trying to get a submission, but Rude.
I'm surprised Balor can see through that crimson mask.
And Rude, exactly, Dan. It's bad, isn't it? Rude stopping tag.
The referee's going to have to put his rubber gloves on and throw the X up in the air.
Well, fantastic. He might have internal bleeding as well, Finn Balor, as he gets pushed back onto the ropes, and Rude boot to the face.
Oh, Balor responds with a Pele, and Bobby Roode face first into the canvas.
What a fantastic sell of that move by Bobby Roode. Absolutely brilliant. But the important thing is that he's got himself between him.
Oh, well, Balor had himself in between Roode and Lynch.
Yeah, now Roode Lynch. Banks is in.
Oh, and Banks runs through the Irish lass kicker.
Banks went for the knee and Lynch blocked it with the uppercut.
Upper what?
Upper what? Send her back to the corner.
Oh, Bliss with a double knees
Bliss!
to the elbow.
Banks!
Banks with a double knees.
After the
Jesus
feet up
Christ.
after the feet up in the corner.
Oh. Banks, Becky, Bliss and Bayley.
We're nearly done.
And Bubba Ray.
Bubba Ray. And Oscar. Bobby Roode.
Balor.
Balor. Oh, and Becky Lynch. Great forearms to Banks.
Irish whip to Banks. Banks, oh, with lovely head scissors, lands on her feet. Looking for the armbar.
Oh.
Or the disarmer, perhaps.
Sends her into the corner. Now looking for the exploder.
The Beck-sploder, I think you find that was, James.
And now Becky Lynch going to the top or the bop. Oh, what a Beck crick off the top there.
Oh, and a Beck cover, but Banks managing to kick out.
Managing to Beck out.
Beck out. Beck out.
Come on now, Bobby. He wants to get the tag to Becky Lynch.
Bobby Balor.
See, look at the
Banks.
cut. Is he cutting his head there, Balor?
No.
You did.
You must be looking somewhere. I'm not.
Oh, you wait. You see the cut on his head. I will rewind and pause if I have to. Lynch, though, picking up Banks.
Oh, but Banks goes for the cover.
Oh.
Lynch just managing to kick out.
Ah. Banks went for the knees in the corner. Lynch dodged.
Kick Banks to the outside.
A knee by Banks on Lynch. And Sasha Banks going up. And now it's Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks at the top. It's not going well for one of these girls. One of these women.
One of these ladies. Oh.
Oh!
And a suplex.
What? Superplex. There you go.
It's a
Look
bit
at
of
the
redness
mark,
on his
look at the
forehead.
mark.
It's not a fucking
Busted
blood.
wide open for Balor.
Fuck off.
Look at the red mark on his face. Exactly.
It's a red mark where Bobby Roode can't hit a
When
shot
Bobby
properly.
Roode beat their shit. He busted wide open. Trainers, EMTs, referees down. Roode looking for the tag. Balor's
Balor
in.
getting a tag in. Hops over the top rope. Big forearm takes down Roode. Another big forearm
Look how
takes
quick
him
he gets
down
up.
again.
Look how quick he gets up.
Oh, and look how quick he goes down. Double foot stomp to the chest.
Back up again.
Balor flexing.
And busted wide open. Roode laughs at that knife edge chop.
Irish whip.
Yeah,
Roode manages to just get his feet up, but a step up in Seguri. Knocks Roode off the second rope. Too sweet. Bang. Drops the elbow across the chest of Roode. 2. Oh. And Roode would have been done for then with a simple back DDT if it wasn't for Becky Lynch breaking up the count.
We don't know that. Roode was looking at the referee as well. He knew everything was going on. Manages to...
Swing blade attempt blocked by Roode.
There we go. Glorious DDT.
Gets round back into the corner.
Look at that. Roode, feet up. Blockbuster time. Bang. Over and done with. 1, 2.
Balor kicks out. Doesn't need his partner to save him.
Oh, doesn't matter. Now Roode's just going to put Finn Balor away.
We want Edge. WWE.
Oh, Roode gets caught.
2. Oh, Balor with a roll up, but Roode just managing to get out.
Oh.
Swing blade. Kick to the corner. Sends him crumbling down. The coup de grace.
And Banks wants to do it. Oh, no. Lynch coming in.
Oh, knees to the chest of Becky Lynch.
And Bobby Roode gets kicked in the face by Balor.
Oh, and helped out of the ring by Banks. Is Sasha Banks going to go flying?
No. She's going to go fly to Bobby Roode.
Hey, takes down Bobby Roode, gets beaten up by a female.
I think it's great that he likes selling to women, you know, fair play. Banks there, impressive.
Ooh, Roode. Boom.
Okay, that's a bit unfair, but still. Balor takes out
Life is unfair.
Bobby Roode. Banks in. Lynch with a roll up. 1, 2, 3. Life is fair, Dan, you see. Life is fair sometimes. Because even though the blatant cheating by Banks and Roode, Becky Lynch gets the victory for Team Glorious. Well done there.
Yeah, because Bobby Roode would never have been able to win Balor.
Get over
so
it.
had to
Get
be a female.
over it. Get over it, man.
Oh, Bobby Roode, you got so late.
Get over it. So what do you think of that then, Dan?
It was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was alright,
It was
wasn't
quite
it?
a fast-paced, action-filled match.
Not too bad. Lynch suitable placement for Charlotte. Yeah, like I said, I think one of the most action-packed ones we've seen between all four. That was fun, but yeah, they are through to the final. Will be Lynch and Roode versus Miz and Asuka, and we're watching that on our live show on Sunday. And what a final that will be!
Indeed, yes.
Right, so final thoughts on everything we've seen, Dan, on Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah, it's been quite an entertaining match-up, with the unusual pairings. Unfortunately, injuries have kind of changed the lineup a bit. Will Charlotte be taking her place in the final, or will Becky go to the final? We do not know.
We do not know, but that's what we're going to see. But it's been fun. So we'll just run through how we got here quickly then. So week one, all the way back in week one, Balor and Banks beat Shinsuke fucking Nakamura and Natalya to get through to the next round.
And then week two, The Miz and Asuka beat Big E and Carmella to face Balor and Banks.
Week three, Strowman and Bliss beat Zayn and Lynch to go through to the next round.
And then week four, Goldust and Rose lost Jimmy and Naomi.
Week 5, Elias, or GPD, with Bailey, lost to Rusev and Lana.
And then week 6, Rude and Flair beat Apollo and Nia Jax.
And what we've just watched on this episode, week 7, Miz and Asuka beating Balor and Banks to go through the semis.
Strowman and Bliss beat Uso and Naomi in week 8.
And Rusev and Lana lost to Rude and Flair in week 9.
And then Finn Balor and Sasha Banks got through to face Rude and Flair.
And then on last episode we saw week 10 was a Miz.
10
was Miz and Asuka beating Strowman and Bliss.
And then the match we've just seen is Rude and Flair defeating Banks and Balor.
And then of course the live show on Sunday night we'll have week 12, the Miz and Asuka versus Rude and Flair. So that is everything for Mixed Match. Yeah, it's not been too bad, has it? It's been interesting, been a bit different and stuff like this, but we are not finished yet. We have had 4 podcasts now, but there's still another 3. And our next podcast is, Stan?
Our next podcast is a WNR 151 and it's a WWE Network review for April.
We'll have our famous NXT update, 205 Live, all the latest news and latest content / collections.
Saturday on the 7th is our live NXT TAKEOVER event, and we're live from 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll be running through the card, and we'll also have the latest episode of NXT as well. And then Sunday, finally, Dan.
Sunday, the 8th of April at 10 p.m, it is WWE WrestleMania Live kickoff for the first time ever on the WNR.
We cannot wait. We're going to bring you the Mixed Match Challenge, the final of that. We're going to have a Raw and SmackDown review for the week, all the build up to the show as well. We're going to have so much fun and games. We cannot wait. But that is it for today's show. Dan, last thoughts, final thoughts?
This Mixed Match Challenge has been interesting. It'd be good to do it on like a twice annually, a little event. I'm not too sure about it being on Facebook Live. I know it's like an exclusive for them and we get to watch it on the network, but it's. I think it needs a bit more credit than it's getting.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why we gave it credit. We gave it 2 episodes. And of course, like we say, the final is a live show as well. But that is it for today's show. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WWE Network Review or
at Vince McDan, WWE.
I'm at J_Rose. We've also got a friend on Twitter.
Yes, we have. It's Mini Chris Benoit, and he's just trying to make the world a better place. And you can follow him at Mini Chris Benoit.
Across all the Google platforms, WWE Network Review on Google+. Send us an email to WNRpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. Come and find our page and give us a like with the WWE Network Review podcast. Or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, WWE Network Review Podcast. We've got clips up on there. And podcasts got at the same time to do other places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
We're also on Spreaker Radio, where that's our live weekend. April 7th, April 8th. 11 p.m. on Saturday. 10 p.m. on Sunday on Spreaker Radio. And of course, Stitcher Radio and iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate, and review there. But that is it. We'll see you Friday for the WNR 151, the WNR for April. Till then, I've been James Rowlands, and as always, was joined by
Damn right.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.